It's time for Mic'd Up. This is the time of the show we dedicate to hearing from unique and cool people doing some unique and cool things, conversations, not sound bites. A group of high schoolers in Montgomery County are putting state leaders on notice through a unique and colorful campaign. Adam Longo talked to one student whose recycling push is headed for Annapolis.
This one, it says, "Green is my future," which is really true. Postcards are a really simple and effective way to show that we really have the community on our side.
The world doesn't look good without composting.
It does not.
Here.
Yeah.
What is the intent? What do you plan to do with these?
So we're going to be going to Annapolis to drop them off directly to the delegates and senators.
This Montgomery County High School sophomore, Shrusti Amula, she's part of a movement, a mission to put Maryland's schools on the front lines to help battle climate change.
How many times have you trashed perfectly good food?
It's the second time I've talked with Shrusti. She was a middle schooler in 2018 when she and some friends helped pilot a composting program at Clarksburg Elementary School.
And turning it into compost that can be given back to the community.
Now the program is in 3 schools, but there are loftier goals.
We have a $500,000 grant program that we're trying to get passed to go to all Maryland schools so they can open up their own composting programs.
This way, it doesn't pile up in landfills and harm the earth.
Over a 12-month period at just one school, the program diverted 5 tons of food waste away from the landfill.
Composting and food waste is such a big contributor to global warming, and people just don't realize it.
Now, Shrusti would be the first to tell you it's not just her doing this on her own. The company Leidos is funding the program at those 3 schools, and she's part of a group of Montgomery County high school students who formed the Coalition to Reimagine School Waste, and they are the ones behind this postcard writing campaign. Now, keeping things out of landfills is part of being a good steward of the environment. Recycling matters. We know you feel that way, and that's why we are hosting the WSA9 Environment Matters Recycle Day this Saturday. Did you know? You can recycle old cell phones. That beeper, Reese, from 1996.
You can't have my beeper.
You know it's in a box with some yearbooks somewhere. Don't let it end up in a landfill. All of the metals can be recycled and reused. Now, on February 26th, again this Saturday, from 7 to 10 in the morning, you can drop off old electronics, old computers, paint, and paper for shredding, and a ton more stuff at one of those locations here. There's one in D.C., Paint Branch High School in Burtonsville, and then the Dulles Town Center in Sterling. I'll actually be at Paint Branch High School that morning, so come on out and say hi. For full details, point your phone right here at this QR code, snap a pic. You can also get a link. You can text the word recycle to 202-895-5599. Go to WSA9.com/environment as well. It'll give you the lowdown on everything that you can bring in and get recycled. Now, back to Shrusti for a second. Reese, she's talking about food waste. She's like, you wouldn't believe the amount of food that goes to waste in an elementary school during a lunch period. I was like, I got 3 kids. I know how much food is going to waste around here every day. It's a remarkable thing that they're doing.
It is. Credit to her and everybody that's working with her. You and I are both old enough to remember the big recycling movement when it became a real part of the culture. And I feel like it's kind of shifted to the background a little bit. I appreciate that many of us recycle. We have a recycling day, and that's something that's just a part of our routine. But actually purposeful instances where you can make a huge difference and you can actually make that kind of cultural change. Credit to them for keeping that spirit alive.
Yeah, it's good that you bring that up. The push is on in schools to get kids that go green sort of mentality. So listen, this story, if you want to see others like it, hit us up with some tips. Email me, alongo@wsa9.com.
And you cannot have my pager. I'm still waiting on Big Tony to get back to me.
Fair enough.
97.